Hello and welcome back to the card I like best. The card I like best in Innistrad Midnight Hunt is Vivisection. I've always been a sucker for cards that draw 3 cards. I love Ancestral Recall, and one of my favorites that I actually own is Visions of Beyond, which kind of can be like an Ancestral Recall in certain situations. I also like the art on the card. You can check this out. Isn't that kind of cool? Kind of reminds me of me, you know, just an Arab guy with his head in the clouds. So Vivisection is pretty great. The only thing I don't really like about it is the name. Sounds kind of gross. Vivisection, like a procedure that your wife makes you get. Anyway, and since negative content is good for clicks and views, I wanted to include something that I like least at the moment, and that is no-bake cookies. You're not cookies, no-bake cookies. You're not fooling anybody. Baking is central to being a cookie. Has anybody ever tried to hand you one of these things? They're like lumps of oatmeal. You're an oatmeal lump, okay? You're not a cookie. Somebody offers you a cookie, you get your hopes up. Not to be super legalistic about it, but Webster defines cookie as a small, flat, or slightly raised cake, with cake being defined as a bread-like food made from... I don't even have to read anymore because no-bake cookies are not bread-like. They're oatmeal clumps. They're oatmeal clumps, and that's fine. That's fine. Sometimes you might be in the mood for an oatmeal clump, but if you say, hey, would you like a cookie? And somebody says yes, and you hand them something that's not a cookie, they've gotten their hopes up very high because that's what you do if somebody offers you a cookie. And then you are consumed with immeasurable sadness when you realize that you are not getting a cookie. And this happens at any age. It needs to stop. And baking is central to the whole cookie, you know? You can't just take away a central component. Like you couldn't have no-freeze ice. Like ice has to be frozen. You wouldn't refer to a glass of water as no-freeze ice. People would look at you like you're insane. Like this is not a rubber cookie. All right, that is a hockey puck. All right. Oh, look at this cookie. Look at this cookie right here. This cookie vibrates when my table's ready. Where do we draw the line here? Anyway, I think the point that I'm trying to make is that cookies are awesome, and we shouldn't be getting people's hopes up that they're about to receive one, and then they receive something else. Anyway, I appear to have rambled on a bit too long, but if there's a card in Innistrad Midnight Hunt that you like most, or a food you like least, please let us know in the comments below. Until next time, this has been the card I like best. I think that went well.